This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. Where to go? Heaven only knows. Your dust is in my arms, so hold me till the dawn. Never let me go. On and on. Been dreaming for so long. Said we'll make them all come true. Now our story's just about to be told. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. We can start right here. Push away your fear. We can start right here. Push away your fear. We can almost usually not start anymore. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. We can start right here. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the it starts right here.
We're gonna start with the girls, everybody. Let's make some noise! We're gonna start with Jenna! Next up is Carissa! Where's Melanie? Then we got Adrina! And give it up for Sunny! Make some noise for the girls one more time! And now we got the boys, ladies and gentlemen. Where my boys at? Alright, real quick, I'm gonna split you guys down the middle. I'm gonna make it very simple. This is my left side. If you guys are looking at me, this is my right side. Left side, can you make some noise one time? Right side, can you make some noise one time? Ooh, left side, can you beat that? Right side, can you make some noise one more time? I think the right side got this one. So please, help me welcome without further ado, everybody pull out your phones. If you can, stand up if you can, and help me make as much noise as you can for the birthday girl, Leah! Make some noise for Mommy said that too! birthday girl, the Sweet 16, and all the boys. You ready, Leah? Can we make some noise one more time? Here we go. is going to say a few words, and the birthday girl is going to say a few words. So please, if we can please give them your full undivided attention, everybody, we would much appreciate it.
Leah, today we celebrate your 16th birthday. From the little girl that I once knew, look at you now, how time has flown by. Every day I reflect back on all the memories from the day I gave birth to you. I miss you being that sassy little creative girl of mine, not to mention bossy. Your constant dance moves and your endless talks. This little girl used to talk me to sleep. I'd be asleep and she would still be talking. I'll forever hold on to every single moment. I want you to know how proud I am of you and how much you inspire me with your determination and the way you keep yourself busy, organized, and take on such a huge busy schedule every single day. I pray that you always walk with confidence and see how beautiful and special you are. This marks a beautiful new chapter, and I hope you always stay true to the spark inside you. You will always be my little girl, my baby girl, and I will always be here to guide you and love you through the good and the bad. And I'll always be there cheering you on at every softball game and every milestone you reach. For those of you who know, our weekends are dedicated to softball. Softball is life. Shout out to Vinny, Coach Vinny. And Raquel. I love you, my baby girl. Happy 16th birthday.
Mic check, mic check. That's hard to follow up, but I'm gonna try my best. First shout out to all the dads and all the stepdads in the house. Shout out to you, Fred. Dear Leah, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're the scum between my toes. Round of applause.
Just a little back-end story on that. My little niece, Leah, let's give her a round of applause.
right, here we go. I'll keep this short and sweet like Leah. Now everyone here knows I'm Leah's stepdad, but when I talk about her anywhere else, I never use the word step. She's simply my daughter. Because that's how I feel about her, and that's how I see her. Being a stepdad can throw you a few curveballs, which can be hard to hit, especially when you join the game a little late. And Leah, you've been my little curveball in the best way possible. Just like you joined the game of softball a little later than most, I'm doing the same with you, trying to knock this stepdad thing out the park. I'm impressed with the amount of effort and love you have for softball, and just how you never give up or quit when it got tough. I'll never give up on you. You've turned every weekend tournament into a family event, making each game a special memory we all get to share. You've made me so proud to be your dad, along with being your friend, your coach, your #1 fan, and your personal driver. Happy Sweet 16. Now beat that.
I didn't write a speech like they did because I wanted it to come from my heart. The first one goes out to my mom because without you I wouldn't be who I am today, because you taught me to be strong and to never give up. As well as seeing you as a single mother raising me and Isaiah, you tried your hardest, which pushes me to go hard in everything I do, whether it's in softball or in school. Every bad grade I've gotten on a test, I've always gone back to go retake it just so I can show you a good grade. Also, when it comes to softball, no matter how hard I get hit or how much blood that comes out, I always keep going and I never give up, because you never gave up on us, and I never want to give up on you. And you always say how you wanted us to go to college and how you always told me I had no choice but to play a sport in high school. I just want to make you proud and go to college, and so hopefully someday in the future I can take care of you like you took care of me and Isaiah. And the next one goes to Daniel. The next one goes to Daniel because you stepped up when you didn't have to. You drove me everywhere and you pushed me harder with softball. When I wanted to practice, you always took me to go practice. When I wanted new gear, you got me the new gear I wanted. You never questioned it, you always took me, and I'm glad to say I'm your daughter. And I think without you, I probably wouldn't have continued with softball, because I did start late, and there was times I wanted to give up because I felt like I couldn't keep up. But you pushed me to keep going, and that's what I keep doing. No matter how bad of a game I have or how bad of an error, I always try to wipe it off and go on with the next play, because that's what you taught me. You taught me to let it go and keep going. Even at practice, when we would make deals, and our little deals that we would make, where if I hit like 5 balls, then you would take me to go get ice cream. I remember we would come home and my mom would be like, "Babe, why are you doing this? You're supposed to earn it yourself." But you would always make deals with me no matter what I said. You never said no, and you always said yes to it. And I just want to thank you, because without you, I probably wouldn't be here where I am today as well. Especially with softball, you brought me new opportunities I never knew I could have. Transferring schools is probably one of the hardest things I've done, but you made it easier on me. I never once in my life thought I would transfer out away from my friends. I grew up with them from kindergarten all the way to freshman year. But you helped me learn that it's okay for change and that it was going to help me improve my future as well as improve in softball. And I just want to thank you for all the opportunities and memories you blessed us with, as well as helping my mom out, whether it was with our Disney road trip that we took or taking us to go to the movies and taking us to go eat. And I just want to thank you. This next one goes out to all my friends from school and softball. I just want to thank you guys too, because without you guys, I always knew myself as just a quiet person who never really talked to people. But with all the friends I made through softball and school, I just want to thank you guys for always being there for me. One good friend I have that has always been there is Sunny Morgan. She's always been with me no matter what, no matter how bad it would play, even though I wanted to cry in the dugout. She always taught me that it was going to be okay. And Sunny, I just want to thank you so much. Another shout out I would like to give is to my coach, Vinny. Thank you. Thank you for all the opportunities you gave me with Legacy and Punishers. And thank you for never giving up on me even though the other coaches wanted to. You gave me a chance that I never knew I could have, and you were also another reason why I keep pushing myself. No matter how angry you might get at us, I never let it affect me. Especially thanks to Macau for always telling me not to listen to him and let it go out my ear. Another one I would like to give is to my cousin Adrina. You're not just a cousin, but you're more like a sister to me. Every Christmas we always open our gifts, and whatever I got, you got, so that's how we knew. You're like my sister because we grew up with each other and we're very close. Even though we might not see each other or talk to each other every day, it's never the same. As soon as we see each other, we go straight into Grandma's room and yap our ears off. My grandma for making every Christmas a special one. Even though we never believed in Santa Claus, she always made sure that we had what we wanted. And another person I would like to give a thanks to is my Nina, because without you, I don't know what I would do. My mom is we all know sometimes me and my mom have little disagreements, but you always help us resolve them by splitting it in half. And I just want to thank you for everything because you always help me out, and yeah. And I would like to give a shout out to my court, especially the girls for making it a fun time and every laugh we've had during the dance. And a special shout out to the guys especially. You guys made every dance practice a funny one, especially with Dom always getting too close with the guys. Yeah, but you guys made it really fun for me, and you guys always, even no matter how many times we messed up or how many times I started to get a little frustrated, you guys always made it better. But yeah, you guys always made it better, and I just want to thank you to all my court because you guys made it a really special night, and thank you for everything, and for sacrificing your time, whether it was with games or practices, just to come show up for me. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a toast. Everyone get your glasses up. Thank you guys for coming out. Let's have a good night. Let's dance. Happy Sweet 16, Leah.
tengo los borré. No, se hizo el no sé
quick, if you have a Ford license plate 47722B1.